welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you very briefly about drinking water. Now in Ghana there are different types of ways to drink water. We have the big bottles which you often see in offices where the bottle's turned upside down and you put the plastic cup and the water comes down. We have that type. We have obviously normal bottles of water like this one. Yes, of different sizes. And we also have something called sachet water, which is basically water in a little bag like this. Okay, so just to give you an idea of prices, for the big bottles of water, you're talking about the ones in the offices. I'm talking about those ones will cost you, I think they're about 9 cedis for a bottle, which I think it's about 30 liters. And then you have obviously the smaller bottles. The bottle that I just showed you a minute ago was 2 liters. That you can buy for maybe 2 cedis in some shops, or obviously the smaller 500 mils, about 1 cedi, something like that. And the sachet ones are super cheap, but I'm going to tell you about those in a minute. Okay, so I remember coming to Ghana, people were like, don't touch sachet water, it's bad for you, the water's not filtered properly, it's a different type of water, you don't want to drink that, that's only for locals to drink. So when we came to Ghana, I did not touch it, and I wouldn't allow the children to touch it. My husband occasionally did, and I was like, good for you, I ain't touching that because I'm not about to be sick, and I'm not about to have any sick children on my hands, thank you very much. But as the time went on, you kind of realise that actually this, buying bottled water all the time kind of starts to stack up its price. Not so much the ones on the machine, but when you're out and about and you're buying water, and obviously there's 6 of us now, buying water all the time, it starts to get kind of pricey, right? So I was like, okay. One day I was like, I realised that my son had, we went to someone's house, and my son, my youngest at the time, Jonathan, he picked up a sachet of water and he was drinking it without me realising. And I was like, no! But I was too late, and he had already drank it. But he was fine. And I was like, right, okay. So the next time I thought, you know what, let me try a sachet water. I tried it first, because if anyone's going to be sick, it'll be me. So I tried it, and actually it was alright. So from then on, we started drinking sachet water. Now, you might think, what's the point of this video, and so what? These sachet waters cost, for a bag of 30, about 3 cedis. Now, if you buy a bottle of water the same size as this, it will cost you about 1 cedi, a little bit less, yeah? Okay, so there's a huge difference in price. Okay, sorry, I've got a little man here, he's moving around, he's trying to crawl. Okay, so there's a huge difference in price. Okay, so we started drinking sachet water, and you know what? Not one of us got sick once from it. There's nothing wrong with it. So don't listen to the scare tactics of, oh, you can't drink the sachet water, blah, 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 blah. But what I will say to you is, when you drink the sachet water, there are a few things you need to be careful of. Recognize the brand that you're drinking, because with the sachet water, there are different grades, okay? And there are no set standards for that kind of thing here. So we only drink sachet water from companies that we are familiar with. Like the one I was holding a second ago is Specialized. We drink Specialized. Specialized is exactly the same water they pour into the bottle, they pour into the sachet. You are not going to get sick from that unless your sachet has been out in the sun. Sorry. Someone's down here. Okay, he's cool. Sorry. Unless it's been out in the sun and the sun has hit the bag, and obviously that's not good for you. Really, when you get your sachet water from a van, the van is supposed to be covered with like a sheet so that the sun doesn't beat on it, so it doesn't make your water taste funny. So like I say, we drink only Special Ice. I'll drink Voltic, and I'll drink Belaqua. Belaqua does not do sachets. Voltic does do sachets, and so does Specialized. Those are the 3 brands that we tend to drink the most. The other ones I'm not sure about, because like I say, it's not really regulated here. So if you pick up a brand on the roadside, anybody could have filled it, got a sachet bag, filled it, and started a business. So you just don't know what their filtration system is like. So because of that, I'm very careful, and I won't touch the stuff. So I only drink recognizable brands. Sorry, I'm speaking quite quickly because I'm starting to run out of time again. Okay, and I've had to turn the fan off, and it's really hot in here. I always say that, don't I? Sorry. Yeah, so basically when you come to Ghana, you can drink sachet. Don't be scared of it. Just make sure that if you're going to buy the sachet water, it's a good brand such as Specialized, Belaqua, Voltic, that kind of thing. Those ones are the main big ones that I trust. The other ones, I'm sure they might be good, but I don't know those brands. I've never tried them, and so I'm very wary of stuff like that. So don't be afraid of the sachet. It will save you a fortune. We go through bags and bags and bags and bags of sachet waters. They work for us. I use them for cooking. So boiling rice, I use the sachets. I'm not going to pour a bottle. I don't use tap water to wash my... I use tap water to wash my rice, but I don't use tap water to cook my rice. So sachet water works for us. If I was to do that with a bottle, it would just be a ridiculous amount of money, which I can't afford to do that. So sachet is good for stuff like that, for cooking with and all of that stuff. So those are brilliant, and doesn't cost you anything. You get it from the shop. 3-4 cedis, maybe for 30 of those that I just showed you. So these here are much better. See, refreshing. And the other thing is, some people don't like sachets because they feel like it's for poor people, so they always want to hide the fact that they're drinking sachet. As for me, I don't care. I'll drink sachet water. It's the same water. I'm not bothered about that. So that's it. And that's all I came on camera to say to you. And I'm off again now. Until next time, guys. Peace out.